Hey Capricorns, welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. It's been a minute. I know I don't usually read for your cohort. Uh, I just have limited time, so I'm only reading for half the zodiac signs, but sometimes those signs beg me for another sign. So here I am doing a Capricorn reading. I would love to keep you guys consistent. I would love to grow your cohort. Just leave me a message down below if this resonates and you like the reading. All right, with that said, let's see what's going on here for Capricorn, please. What's the situation mid-June, please? Time and energy is fluid, so please take that with a grain of salt. It might be happening for you right now, others of you in a few weeks, or this just happened. But because you're a large audience in the YouTube sphere, that's why we say take it as it resonates, and time and energy is fluid. Now, with that said, currently in mid-June for you, I have Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. You guys are having some sleepless nights and anxiety over a situation that you had invested a lot of time and energy, or money. So if you invested a lot of money into something, you're really stressing over it. You're having some serious anxiety. This can also be a person that you invested your time and energy in a relationship. Yeah, because at the bottom of the deck, I see somebody walking away here. Mind you, we clarify everything, so stick with me. So I'm reading for this energy. I'm reading for this person in your cohort. So let's see what's going on. What's coming towards my Capricorn, please? Justice, the Hangman in reverse, and the Eight of Wands. All right, so what's coming towards you is there is going to be some kind of communication for you, Capricorn. There is some justice. Justice never usually talks to us in regards to right or wrong. It just says it's righting the scales. In other words, if there was some injustice done to you, those scales are being course corrected and they're being balanced out. Others of you, if this is literal, and you're waiting for some court appearance or some kind of results from the court, you will win. You're going to get unstuck, Capricorn. There is some kind of formal communication coming your way. I think you're winning because this card is in the upright position. All right. And I feel like it's had you stuck. Now you're getting unstuck from this. And you're able and to be free, to communicate, to take action, to move forward with your life. Now, going back to your person, if this is love related, this is telling me this person's coming back. I don't know if it's to vindicate you, to validate you. Whatever the case is, I see you stressing over it. The injustice is going to be course corrected. Okay, and you will get unstuck. Because at the bottom of the deck, I have 10 of Cups. This is making all parties involved very happy. This is a happy couple. This is a happy relationship. This is a happy environment. Family or co-workers, if this is work related for some of you. Let's see what you don't see coming. What's the surprise for Capricorn mid-June? I guess I wanted to fall on the floor. Give me a second, guys. I see my microphone is not on, so we are going to fix that right now. Sorry for that. You get a little Bowie in the face. And there it is. It's working. We got colors. And since I'm here, let's pick up the card off the floor. Oh, wow. Death in reverse. Something that you thought had ended is not officially over. I want one more, if you realize what I'm doing, Spirit. Queen of Swords in the upright position. All right, so you guys are overanalyzing a situation. I don't know if you're opening a can of worms right now or you're revisiting something that had finished or ended for you, but you are analyzing it. Make no mistake, you're going up here. You're not going here. You're rationalizing something and you're trying to make it logical. You've lifted the sword. The sword you've lifted because you're trying to see if you should have a conversation with this person or cut this person out altogether. You're trying to find the best possible solution. But you are not letting something go either. You're not letting it end or go in the flow of the sense of dying and being reborn into something else. It's kind of like this. If you broke up with somebody, right, and you just let it go, and say a year goes by, or even 2 years go by, and you revisit this person that you had this ending with, you're different people now. All right. So this is talking about the metamorphosis of rebirth. But when it's in the reverse, you don't let it die so it can be reborn into something better or new. But you're analyzing the ending of something. I see you no longer resisting. You could have been resisting in the past, or they were resisting you. Let's see what the advice is here. Ten of Wands and Three of Wands. That's some actions that you need to take off the bat. Wands are actions. You have to take actions. Let's see what kind. Ten of Wands and the Three of Wands. Three of Wands talks about typically waiting for your ships to come in, just sitting around and waiting. And Ten of Wands usually talks about responsibilities and burdens and being overwhelmed or physically exhausted and tired. I'm looking at the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is why it's telling you to take action, because you're stalking, or you're trying to get more information, or you're looking into something, and it's taking you a while to make moves. So say, for example, we'll just take love out of it, and we'll take an example with work. If you're in a leadership role, sometimes you need to take swift actions. You can't just wait and see and learn for the results, because if you don't take swift actions, you might miss the opportunity of something. Now, place that same scenario in love. If you're sitting there stalking, trying to get more information, looking, that boat will pass right on by. It won't dock for you. Three of Wands. And this, you're creating burdens. You're creating hurdles. You don't need them. It's also saying not to give up on something. So when we clarify, we're going to see what they're saying, because it's saying, wait, hold on, don't give up just yet. Okay. You've been doing your homework. You've been stalking. You've been getting information. Just hang on a little bit more. Maybe you need a little bit more information. I don't know. Don't give up yet. And we're going to see, but you do have to take action in regards to this situation. So when we clarify, it'll be very interesting to see what it's trying to fully say to you. Now let's see the outcome for the week, Capricorn. And unfortunately, if I have like some retarded clickbait title, sorry about that, but that's how the algorithm works for YouTube. It's not going to take away from the fact that this reading is officially real, that this is a common thread, what I'm saying to you guys. So forgive me for that. But usually I don't like doing that at all, because I'm upfront and I'm very, very honest. So I like to make the titles as clear as they can be in regards to your actual reading. With that said, you have the Nine of Cups in this position, which is resisting. Why the fuck are you resisting your own happiness? Nine of Cups. You're like right there of having your wish fulfillment, but it's almost like, I don't want to say you're self-sabotaging yourself. You could be obsessing over something. I don't know. I'll see when I clarify. Yeah, a reconciliation here with somebody. Or, some good news of some kind. Can I have one more for the outcome for the week? The resistance card came out. You're resisting. You're either being overly defensive, or you're resisting having your own happiness here because of the way it fell. If it was upright, say, yeah, awesome, wish fulfillment. If it was in reverse, I'd say, no, lack thereof. Came in sideways. It's like you can have it, but you're like pushing it away yourself because you're overly defensive, or you're resisting a situation. Four of Cups, it's creating an environment where it could be a runner chaser dynamic here with somebody, or because of unrequited love, uncertain feelings. This is when we get mixed emotions. Interesting. Let me start clarifying all of this stuff that we got going on here for you, Capricorn, this week, so we could see what is going on here. Jesus, this is literally the only cup card. Everything is mental or actions and resisting feelings. Why are we resisting our feelings? Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. This reading is very much about you. Would have been so interesting and if I had actually done an extended reading for you, because the extended readings are about them, the person on your mind, how they feel about you, their intentions, their actions, etc. Your cohort is not large enough for me to do that quite yet. I do this only for Aries, Taurus, and now I'm going to start doing it for Gemini. If I was actually able to grow your cohort, then I would. The reason I'm bringing it up is because most of my readings are about you, your actions, what's happening to you, and your counteractions towards what's happening to you. And the extended is about them. But interestingly enough, here we are. I have multiple nines on the table. Nines are always talking about thyself, ourselves. And I'm seeing this clear as day here for you. You're having this stress, you're having this anxiety, you're resisting your own emotional happiness, you're fighting or you're defending yourself against something. There's something that had ended and now you're revisiting it, but you're over analyzing it. Spirit's like saying, wait, don't give up just yet. You are getting some kind of justice that's coming in. Now, going back over here, you're trying to mentally disengage from something. It's like you're forcing yourself to disengage from this person or the situation. Someone that you had invested a lot of time and energy with. Yeah, a relationship, an institution. An institution is your commitment to your career, whatever your institution is. And that could be the genre of your job. So like, for example, I work in the fashion industry. That's my institution, is that industry. You could be, in the food industry, or you could be in the entertainment industry, whatever. This is also commitment to your marriage. That's an institution. Church, membership, college, institution. You get it, guys. This is commitment card. Doing something in an orthodox way, in an orthodox fashion. Moreover, this is talking about someone's commitment marriage. You're trying to mentally disengage from this. Leave it behind. That you had invested a lot of time and energy in. You're fighting it. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. You're fighting it. You're resisting it. You're keeping it casual. You're keeping it light and fluffy. Unfortunately, it keeps doing this to you. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. The cards are matching up. This is why I use two decks, because Spirit is now doubling down my message. That's how I know I'm on point with this reading. All right, let's see. Justice, Eight of Wands, and the Hangman in reverse. If this isn't resonating with you, it's not your story then. The World. The Ten of Cups. And of course, the Five of Swords. Don't kill me, Capricorn, because I love you guys, but this is your justice. Your justice is here, starting a new chapter in a happy relationship. This person feels the same way you do. It's mutual. That's the difference between a 9 and a 10. 9 is self. 10 is the whole party involved. This person is communicating with you. But what are you doing? You're having a mental jungle in your head. You're having these arguments in your mind. Five of Swords. You're telling yourself something that you need to sacrifice, something that you need to cut out. You're going over something over and over and over again in your head. I know you're doing this because here you are in the next position as the Queen of Swords. But somebody here is very happy with you and you are happy with them. You're about to begin this new chapter. You're even communicating with them. You're getting justice for this situation. But you're doing this. This is not a good place to be. Or if that's not you, then that's your person. Look what it's going to do to you. I know it's you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. You're in the reverse. When you're in your upright position, you're in your natural energy state, meaning that, you're nurturing, you're loving, you're kind and caring because you feel the support to do so. When you lack the support to feel that way, you go in the reverse. You go inverted. You start taking care of you. This is the selfish card. And that's why you have multiple nines. I'm not saying this is a bad thing to be selfish, but you are you've been put in this position. Your gears have shifted so you can manage yourself. Now let's see what the Queen of Pentacles and Death in reverse is. I don't know. I feel like it's telling me don't be scared to reach out to somebody because I don't really see any like communication cards yet. What do I see here? The Devil. The Devil sometimes is your card, but this is the shadow side of you. Make no mistake, every zodiac sign has a light side and a dark side. Okay, so we're clear. Like even, I'll give you one example. Aries is the emperor, right? They're rulers, they're leaders, etc., blah, blah, blah. When the card comes out upside down, that's the shadow side of an Aries. They're manipulators. They self-sabotage. They destroy. They use their authority and their power to manage a situation. So why am I giving you this example? Because at your worst, you do this, the Devil. This is your card, and it's sideways. You start letting, and this is what I was kind of trying to say to you before, this is not a good place to be. This is fear. This is anxiety. This is telling yourself in your head nonsense. When the devil starts hearing you or seeing you do this, go over fighting in your head. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't make enough of money. I got alimony. I got child support. I got this. I got that. Maybe they fucking do too. All they want is just love. Maybe they just want a partner. Maybe they just want to share with you what's going on and have a better life. You start going in your head and you start doing this little jungle, this mental jungle I was telling you in your mind. It's not good. It creates toxicity. It seeps into your relationships. And spirit's like saying, uh-oh, be careful. You're revisiting something that could potentially be toxic, was toxic, or you're creating toxic. You're discerning adults. You know what I'm talking about. You place the blame where it belongs. To the cross watcher, to you, to whatever. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm reading the cards. And the reason that this could be happening is because maybe you're reviewing your options. Maybe you have plenty of options and you're ruminating in your mind. This is also fear-based, being scared to do something, to reach out, to talk, to do, because you're definitely overanalyzing something. Can I have one more for this surprise thing? Yeah, you're torn. And you're torn because you don't know what the future holds. You're afraid of, you have fear of the future, fear of the unknown. So you're trying to decide which is the best path forward for you, which is the right choice, or who is the right choice. Maybe it's between two people, two jobs, two paths, doing or not doing. What is the Three of Wands and the Ten of Wands in their advice? The Sun, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and strength. Having the strength to walk back to something that made you happy. Do. Wait. Don't give up. You might need to walk back. Have the strength and the resilience instead of resisting something that made you happy. Because it can. And it will restore your balance. It will restore your center. It will restore your compass to point you in towards your true north, the right direction. Now, let's see what the outcome is talking, because that's advice. You could do whatever you want. Spirit's like, you want this to work out? Here's the plan. And I trust these cards. I use them every day when I go to work, and it has yet to fail me now. All right, Nine of Cups and the Seven of Wands. It's funny because I was talking to you earlier about communication. You have this Ace of Swords in reverse. This is not coming clean. This is not telling the truth. This is not putting your cards on the table. And the Five of Cups in reverse. No more guilt, no more regret, no more resentment. Looking at something or someone as abundant. Seeing it as abundant. But not putting your cards on the table. Not coming clean. Okay, and this is what's the resistance. The resistance is the communication of how you're feeling. And this is what's putting you in the inverted position, at least for a week. Guys, these are weekly readings. It's not going to stay like this energy. It's going to change, obviously. Until the next time I actually do your reading again. I only do half the signs. It's Aries and Taurus and Gemini and Saturdays. It's Leo and Sagittarius. And who else do I do on Sundays? Those are Sundays. I might flip-flop on one of the signs and stick someone else in, but it's definitely Aquarius and Sagittarius on Sunday. It's been Leo, but I've been flip-flopping with Leo. If I see numbers go up on one sign, I might switch it to that. It's just my time is limited, and I want to give my time and energy to who needs it most. Okay, sorry about that. TMI. Free yourself, of course. Deception, of course. And give your relationship a chance. What did we say about resisting? You're resisting your own happiness. There it is. Voila. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. This is the person that's not coming clean. This is the person that's not putting all their cards on the table. This is a person who is like possibly working out of fear or is trying to deceive themselves. Free yourself. You're a beautiful unicorn, Capricorn. Why are you penning yourself up in a cage? You don't have to do this. You can be happy if you so choose. Let me see what other advice Spirit wants to give you. What's going on here, Wisdom House tonight? For me, I love these cards. The advice could not be better. It knows exactly what's going on with you. And for me, it always seems to tie back to your reading. Capricorn. I love this. It's saying conclusion. And I think you're getting this card because I think Spirit wants to put your mind at ease, because I think you're overanalyzing something and you're very stressed out and you're having sleepless nights. It's causing physical burdens on you. That's why you have the 10 of Wands. You need rest. Okay, but things are coming to a close. Things are concluding. Let me read what it has to say here for you, and then I will conclude your message for this week. This is the time of endings and new beginnings. Drawing the symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life, and you're about to enter a new one. This is why you have death in reverse. You might not be letting it go. Don't resist the conclusion. Resisting, penning yourself up. The endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold for you. I think you do need to let something go because I think you have something else that's trying to come in for you, Capricorn. I think you do have somebody here that likes you as much as you like them, and you could be holding yourself back from them because of some old responsibility. I could be wrong. It's just the sense I'm getting, but the situation seems to be concluding for you. You're almost at the finish line. All right, Capricorn, leave me your comments down below, and I will see you on the next reading.